Ladies and gentlemen, Dime Dropper fam, it's day 2. Hot in Vegas. Got a good night's sleep last night, and here we are. So Clippers are playing tonight, but we're not playing for hours. So for those of you that are wondering, why are you interviewing non-Clipper fans? This is going to be my whole experience today. So the Clipper stuff will be at the end of this video. Before that, I'm going to be interviewing anybody. Like, doesn't matter what fan of a team you are, and we're just going to be covering the game. So the Clippers will be at the end of this video, but this is mainly my experience at Summer League, day 2. Let's get it, baby. First time meeting one of our beat writers, Tomer. Tomer, tell me how you feel about Summer League, like the whole experience. People say it's the best thing to come to. How is it for you as someone who's been here a couple of years?
Summer League's always fun. You get to see and meet all sorts of people. I get to see you for the first time out here. Congratulations on that.
Thank you.
No, you get to see everyone, meet everyone, and really just get away from the the kind of strictness of like an NBA season, where everything's more loose. You can wear t-shirts, shorts. You get to talk to all the players, all the sidelines. Everyone's kind of casual here. It's a really good networking event, so I love Summer League. It's always fun to be out here.
Who on the Clippers Summer League team are you most excited to see?
I think Trenton Flowers, I think for sure, is someone that I think you really get to watch too much of him when he came back from his injury last year. And I think someone that's looking forward to seeing how, kind of being on the sidelines and then playing late in the year, just how he developed and how ready he is for maybe the NBA level. But I think Yannick, I'll obviously want to see him out there. Both Kobe's, Sanders, and Brown. So, unfortunately Jordan got waived, but he was. I was
going to ask about that.
Him.
Yeah. Is he going to be here? Do you know?
I don't know actually.
Okay.
I don't. But those, I think everyone really looking forward to seeing them.
There we go. Appreciate you.
Of course.
Andrew, it's good to see you, my boy.
What's up, my boy?
What brings you out to Summer League?
Nah, man, just want to see the rookies, bro. I came to Summer League last year for my first time, and it was just a different experience, bro. Like, just seeing everything up close. Even in the other gym, dude, the other gym is insane. And I'm just out here with all my boys, bro. We're looking to have a good time.
There we go. Anybody you're excited to see for the Clippers?
I'm really looking forward to Kobe Sanders, dude. I was high on Yannick, too, like watching some of his film, and just like, I don't know yet, but I want to see him develop and hopefully be something, you know what I mean?
How do you feel about Brook Lopez and what's his name who just came over? The Norm trade.
Yeah, dude, I saw your comment on the Instagram page about Norm's video.
I got top comment.
That video, dude, like, I felt like heartbroken, dude. Like, it's just gonna be like for the better. Obviously, like the Clippers are gonna do what they gotta do, but like losing Norm is heartbreaking, and he was just such a good guy, and like I'm gonna miss him for sure. But it is what it is. I like the athleticism we got. I think we needed that body for rebounding, especially that game-winning dunk by Aaron Gordon in the playoffs, dude. Like, I left that arena pissed as fuck. I don't know if I can cuss, but yeah.
You can. Sound
cool. But yeah, dude, Brook Lopez is going to be great for Zoo off the bench. And like 10 to 15 minutes a game, dude. Like, it's really all you need.
Yeah, exactly. Am I going to see you at the Clipper game?
Yeah, I'm going to be here tomorrow night for sure.
There we go.
I didn't get to go last year, dude, so I'm hoping to come this year. I had to dip out early last year.
There we go.
Yes, sir.
Right, go Clips.
Go Clips, bro.
DJ, it's good to see you, my boy.
It's good, brother.
Vegas.
Being here. Yes, sir.
How you feeling about it?
Oh, I love it, man. It's hot as hell, but I love it. You know, basketball, 7-8 games in one day, I love it.
Any Clippers you're excited to see?
Cam Christie. I want to see him get some burn. I've seen Kobe Brown. You've seen Jordan Miller in the main team, so I want to see, Cam Christie get some burn, get some, minutes, see what he's looking like. Don't know too much of the other squad, but I think it should be good.
How'd you feel about Jordan Miller getting waived?
Not surprised. I think because we got, flumps of players, Amir Coffey, we got to see what his situation is. Bogey's at the 3, Kobe, all these other young guys we ain't even really even playing. We got to find a way to, get more room on the team.
Will we see you at the Clipper game?
Oh, yeah, I'll definitely be there.
All right, then, brother. Let's tap in.
Yes, sir.
Charlie Villanueva. He can pop back in the 2000s. I asked him how much money he would make if he was playing today. He said 100 mil because he could shoot back in the day. Shout out Kevin Garnett. We already know the joke. If you're not hip, look it up. Charlie Villanueva and Kevin Garnett. So I'm walking around and I see a photographer, right? Tall photographer. And I'm like, hey, has anyone ever told you you look just like CJ Miles? And then he pulls out his credential and he's like, it's me. I'm like, no way. So I was talking to CJ Miles and he was so nice, first of all. And I just asked him like, what team do you think was your best tenure? And he said, Indiana. And he said, well, everything changed for me when I went to Indiana. So I was like, happy to hear that. He was in such good spirits, really cool guy. And then I talked to Epe Udo, and Charlie Bell, who played for the Milwaukee Bucks back in the day. Of course, Charlie Bell was a really good shooter. And I asked him about like, how can you get into coaching like at higher levels if you didn't, play D1 or whatever like me. And he was saying, it's all about who you know. It's all about who you know. And I was asking him about like he's a scout now, Charlie Bell, for the Suns. I was asking him what they look for. And he said, athleticism, if you can play both ends, and of course shooting ability, probably more so than the past. I asked him, what do you guys look for now that more so than the past? And that's what he said. And then I was like, hey man, I used to watch you play. I remember when Kobe hit that shot over you, and he's like, how would you bring that up? He's like, that's my claim to fame now, that Kobe made that shot over me. Oh man, good stuff, dude. It's really cool out here. Charlie V, CJ Miles, these role players from the 2000s, gotta love it. I also ran into a buddy of mine that went to camp with me, and he's working for the Pelicans now, in the front office. And I was like, what? Wild. And I asked him about the Brandon Ingram trade, and he gave me a political answer. He was like, I was like, you guys not want to pay him? He was like, sometimes it just doesn't work out. He wanted to stay in New Orleans, but basically a non-answer. But still, he was saying that the starting lineup's looking like it's going to be Jordan Poole, Herb Jones, Zion, Yves Missy, Trey Murphy, and I forget who else they've even got over there, honestly, right now.
Literally, anytime you round into ginger, it's about to pretty bad. So you don't lose your for life.
Ran into a man, his name is Danny. He says he follows me, he's a subscriber.
Loves his stuff, man.
Laker fan. So tell me how you feel about Summer League, man.
I've been enjoying it so far. I've really been impressed by Cole Swider. He played for us 2 years ago in 2023 Summer League, and I thought he was just all right. But I think he's really improved. I've been a little disappointed with Connect. I think he needs to assert himself a little bit more and honestly just get more aware on the defensive side of the ball. It's kind of, it's been this whole issue. Every single game in his career. You have to be more aware. You have to be. Oh my bad. You got to be better on the defensive side of the ball
To get minutes, yeah.
It just feels like these things that he was bad at last year. It seems like a lot of mental stuff,
right?
And I don't know, but I've been impressed with Baisley.
Mm-hmm. Who do you see actually getting minutes next year? Obviously,
on this team. Maybe Dalton. Bronny will probably find his way into the lineup like a couple times like he did last year.
But not as a rotation player.
Yeah, no. Christian Koloko and Trey Jemison probably, but that's just because they're two-way guys and we need the center depth.
Yeah.
Because if Jackson or Ayton goes down, who are you going to throw into the game?
Right. How do you feel about Ayton real quick?
I'm actually really excited for Ayton. I think a new scenario can really help him out. I think having this new element of like a guy who can attack a 3-on-2,
right.
Hit a mid-range, maybe even give us an element where if you switch, we could throw it into Ayton. Maybe he could hit a hook shot, hit a face-up jump shot. We didn't have that aspect of the game last year with Jackson, after we traded AD, obviously. I think that can really help us, but I'm a little concerned with the motor.
Yeah.
And what we saw on the defensive side of the ball in Portland was pretty horrible, in my opinion. And I just hope he can get back to like that Phoenix 2021
2021
of defense.
Yeah.
Especially
even 2022. They won 68 games.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
He was 18
or 60 something games.
He was 18
64.
and 10.
Yeah.
And hopefully he gets back to that. But I think he's had some athleticism regression since then. I'm excited for next year. I think the LeBron.
I was going to ask. Last question: Is LeBron going to still be a Laker next year?
I think it's like a 75% chance he will be.
Okay.
I would say I don't know what team is giving up any assets to trade for 1 year of LeBron James. you
Yeah.
know?
Appreciate you so much, man. Thanks for the support.
100%.
Is this a Dwight Howard jersey, by the way?
No, it's Max Christie.
Oh, nice. I love it.
Max.
All right, I'm here with River from the Pick a Side podcast. I was talking to him because I saw him, I've seen clips of his channel, but also talking to the OG from the Players' Choice. How do you feel about Summer League, man, coming out here and the event as a whole?
Summer League's been good. I've seen some good performances. I like what Minnesota did yesterday, having basically their whole bench playing the other day. They played really well. Defensively, they were sound. I like what I see from Jeremiah Fears. I feel like he fits the bill of an NBA guard. He has the size, the strength. Today I'm watching the Charlotte Hornets. I feel like I like what they did in the draft. Getting a couple guys that just play the right way, know how to shoot the ball, move the ball. The whole Charlotte Hornets team is here. You got LaMelo, Colin Sexton. I seen Carter Bryant yesterday. He was really good. But just a lot of young players I feel like that I've seen in Summer League outplaying the year 2, year 3, year 4 guys. And I'm excited about that.
Last question. Do you know who Dale Ellis is?
I do know who Dale Ellis is. After that video, I had to fact check. He was a really good player.
There we go. Appreciate you, bro. Best of luck. Keep the good work.
Thank you.
Here with a Blazers fan I ran into who's wearing a Chris Kaman jersey. Show the Chris Kaman jersey for the Clipper fans. No, turn around though. So anybody that's wearing a Chris Kaman jersey, as a Clipper fan, I got to come up to him and talk. So let me just ask you, because I don't really talk to Blazers fans much. How do you feel about the direction of your team? Usually the Blazers are a very competitive organization, but now it's been a rebuild after Damian Lillard.
Yep. It's been tough. Damian Lillard's my favorite player ever.
Love it.
However, there's a lot to be excited about with the team, the franchise. We just extended our coach, our GM. We've made a lot of high draft picks last few years. Someone like Tumani Kamara came out of absolutely nowhere as basically just a throw-in in the Damian Lillard trade, and at this point is like the last man standing out of everyone that was part of that trade.
I thought Kamara was sort of the Ayton trade.
It was all the same.
Oh.
Because I think of them all in the same kind of trade because they were within a little time period of one another.
Let me
Led to one another there.
Here's my question as well, because we got a lot of Laker fans. I'm an LA-based content creator.
Yep.
What did you think of DeAndre Ayton these last couple of years? Because I watched him in Phoenix a bunch, but I can't tell you about his Portland days as much. So give me everything on Ayton. Your face is giving me a reaction already.
Yeah. You had Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde with him a lot. We had the snowstorm that we had that he wasn't able to get out of his driveway and go to a game. And there were incidents that just kind of seemed very parallel to that. But at the same time, during our win streaks that we had last year, he was dominant. And like you could see, he was the focal point. So it was a little bit of, it was tough to see him go. But at the same time, you saw a lot of stuff that maybe weren't great for a team dynamic. Though at the same time, he was great in the locker room. He seemed like he was a really nice guy. Everyone liked him. Everyone talked about how he was the life of the locker room the past year and a half or so.
Thoughts on Scoot Henderson?
I like Scoot a lot. I think he has shown progression, and that is really what I want out of a young point guard like that. Just, progressively making maybe a little bit less mistakes. He's shown the ability to slow down when he gets to the paint. His first few little while there, he was full speed, just clanking everything off the backboard and the rim and everything right now. And you can kind of see him getting a little bit more comfortable. Excited to see what he does this year now without Anthony Simons in the mix.
Plan or no plan?
Plan for what?
For your Blazers this year.
Plan? No, unfortunately not this year, but I think next year will be it.
Love how realistic you are. Appreciate you, and best of luck going forward, all right? Best luck for the season. He's not going to move. Out here officially. Finally met Chris Dunn. As good a guy as they say he is. I told him we need you to stay starting if we get Beal or Chris Paul. And he just said thank you to everything. He said we love the energy of you guys in the wall. So cool dude. I also talked to Jason Powell a lot, and he was just telling me about how all these injuries and the load management decisions, the world has changed. There's so many people involved in these decisions, the players' agents, the players' guys, the players themselves. He asked them, how do you feel? Can you play? there's just so many things that go into it. He was talking about the pace of the game. Although he was wrong about one thing. He said that there's more possessions now than in the 80s. It's not true, actually. He said, go look at the box scores. I'm like, I didn't want to say like I have. I didn't want to act like I knew more than him. But that's one thing he was wrong about. But relative to when he's been in the league, yes, the amount of possessions have gone up a ton. And that's a real thing, the movement and all that. But yeah, back in the day, there's Coach Tyloo. Hold on one second. But yeah, that's basically what he said. There's a lot of people involved in these decisions.
Look who it is. Mr. Podcast himself.
This dude, Paul George, is going to be sitting right in front of me the entire game. Comedy. I didn't even see Paul George. He just saw him and noticed him. It was hilarious. He started laughing. Yannick looking pretty spry. Can really move. And Trent Flowers, the athleticism is showing. Up 10 right now. Rockets brass in the building. Jabari Smith, Ben Thompson. Reed Shepard just hit 3 straight threes. We got a game. 73-70 us after 3. Somehow we've let them back in. Shepard in the corner being blocked by the Scansion right now. He's gonna pop up. He's about to pop up. Now we switch that. Five! Switched everything. Yeah, we switched everything. Well, I thought it was going to be game, but we threw the ball away and had a loose ball foul. So now they're going to chance to make it and then miss on purpose. Can you believe it? Can you believe it? Miss on purpose and shoot three. Oh my God, I was gonna miss.
Play starting, guys getting into the flow of the offense.
I liked how we started the game. Like I told them, I thought we played 37 minutes of good basketball, not 40, but for 37 minutes we played good basketball. We got to the right actions. We didn't hold the ball. We tried to touch the paint. We tried to create two people on the ball and get open shots. And all the markers that we wanted to hit statistically, offensively, we hit every last one of them. So I'm happy and proud of them for that.
Like about the way Yannick played.
Big John was great. Big John was great. 10 rebounds. I think he finished with 10 rebounds. He did everything he was supposed to do. He was great out with rim protection, changing shots, and I just thought he was good. Keep running the floor, keep doing what he's got to do. He did a great job. Did everything we asked him to do.
We talk about what Cam Chris brought to the game today.
A lot. Cam Chris defensively. When Reed Shepard got going, I think he finished at one point with like 9 straight points. We put Cam on him, and he took the challenge and really made things hard for him, made it difficult for him, and stopped letting him just get up threes.
You saw Jordan Miller. It seemed like as the game went along, he started to be, the guy that you saw last summer. What did you see from him? What do you want to see more from him?
I liked everything JM did. He did everything perfectly. Like, he understands what it's going to take for him to play up when the regular season comes around, and it's not about him playing off pick and rolls or getting isolations. It's about getting buckets off of closeouts and attacking when he has opportunities, and he did a great job. He let the game come to him, and he didn't force anything. So he had a great game today. We just want to continue 4 more games of that, and we'll be okay.
How would you describe the brand of basketball that you're trying to get these guys to play with?
Just get on the floor with pace, try to get to the ball and find open shots. Like, that's all we're trying to do. Is as many times as we can, get the ball in the paint, see if we can get 2 people on the basketball, get kickouts, and create as many open shots as we can. That's our goal.
Yannick had 4 blocks, 2 steals today. What do you make of his overall defensive impact? Maybe not just those, but the ability to change shots around the rim.
He's big time. He's got a feel for it. He's got a knack for it, and he's going to go after every shot. And that's all we've asked him to do is lock in on defense, run the floor on offense. And he did both of those tonight tremendously. Very bright for him.
If you self-scout, how do you feel you did that?
I didn't like I didn't like that I didn't have our team prepared to finish the game. But other than that, I thought I was okay. Could be better. I'll be better though next game.
And then Trent Flowers, he came in and just provided a lot of energy early, defended, got some made shots for us. Really good for you taking this game.
Well, the big thing I've been on shooting on for the last week is just what he can do defensively and not getting beat off the dribble, not giving up straight line drives, and he locked in on that tonight. He didn't have it. I think if he did have, it might have been 1, but probably no missed switches tonight. Nobody just beat him off the dribble, and he let the game come to him. He didn't force anything. He got open shots in the corner that he took. In transition, he tried to get out and attack, and he did everything we asked him to do and nothing more, and that was perfect.
What do you ask him in a setting like this?
And it was just what we talked about, rim protection and run the floor. Like, if he's going to have an opportunity to play with us come October, November, December, and so on, he's got to be a rim protector and he's got to run the floor. That's the one thing that, we don't have is an elite person that can come. Obviously, Zoo can rim protect, but as far as just getting under the defense and being an elite lob threat, he's got the opportunity to do that and bring something different that we don't have to this team. And I think he showed that tonight. And we'll do a better job of highlighting that next game as well. I'll do a better job of highlighting it.
Is there anything that what do you want to see next game when y'all play Sunday night? What do you want to see better defense that you didn't see tonight?
Just better communication and just
full-out effort all throughout the session. I thought there was that period of time, like I said, when Reed went on that 9-0 run, I don't think we were locked in like we should have been. And that last 3 minutes of the fourth quarter, that's just not who we are, and that's not who we were for 37 minutes. So just being more locked in on that, and that's really just taking our time, seeing what we got, not getting sped up, not getting rushed, and just being the elite team that we are. So we'll be like that next game. Thank you, guys.
Thank you, Jeremy.
It was fun. It was fun to get back out there. Obviously, it's been a while since we played, a game against different competition. So it was super great to get out there. Fun to play with, Kobe, Jordan, all the rooks, a bunch of some of the guys. I had a good time. So I'm glad we got the win. I'm excited to keep it going.
How does it feel different just this time around compared to last year for you?
I just feel more confident in myself. Obviously, last year I'd never done it before, so I didn't really know what to expect from pace-wise, physicality-wise, stuff like that. But obviously, going through it for the past year, I definitely feel more confident in myself. I feel like I understand the system better with the pace and all that. So I would say that was a big difference.
What are you looking to bring to the squad this year?
Really just defensive intensity and shooting. Obviously, I know we have ball handling and scoring with James and Kawhi, and we have great players with Zoo. But I feel like defense can always help the team no matter what. Defensive intensity and then shooting as well, just being able to knock down open shots, space the floor for our main guys, and help them out that way.
See, on that front, you use guards a lot. The guys bringing the ball up and having the screen navigate. What do you feel like? What's been your progression in that compared to this time a year ago?
I think it's definitely been a big progression just because obviously the bigs are a lot bigger, so it's much harder to navigate around those screens. But I think on the ball, I learned a lot just from watching DJ. We have similar builds, and he's obviously a point of attack defender. So to watch him navigate those screens and stuff like that, and then my brother as well, because he's also a point of attack. So learning things from him, and then just off ball wise, learning from Chris how he's able to break on the ball and different traps and stuff like that. But I think I just wanted to come out here and show some intensity with picking up full court and being able to fight these screens. 2 more.
What's Jeremy like as a coach?
Jeremy's great. He's a funny guy, but no, I like him. I think he's a good coach. I don't know if this is his first time doing summer league. I'm not sure, but I think he's doing a really good job so far. He's got a great group of guys here. We're all bought into what he's saying, what he's trying to get us to do. So I think he's doing great, and I'm just excited to keep playing for him for the rest of the summer.
Will you talk about what you've seen from Jordan Miller?
Jordan's great. That's probably one of my closest friends on this team. He's great. Off the court, he's been super helpful with me. On the court, he's been great. He's in a tough situation right now, but I was super happy for him to see him come out here. He played really well at double-double, and I know how good of a player he is. I think the entire team knows how good he is, so just super excited to have him keep his momentum going and then see where he lands up.
Thanks, Cam.
That's a good question. Just try to come out here and get a W. I thought we played well for the first 35 minutes, but we got to find a way to finish that game. It was a little bit of a slow start for me, but again, just try to trust my work and not force it. You know what I'm saying? Just let the game come to me. I'm just happy we started off 1-0. Improves our chances for making the playoffs.
How do you plan to use this summer league to try to get more minutes during the season, become a rotational player consistently?
That's another good question. With this team, it takes a lot of humility, not thinking less of yourself, but also thinking less of yourself. Find a way to maximize whatever role it is you're going to be. That's not just for me, it's for all the guys. We got guys that can score. The only way we're going to go on the floor is defending and making open threes. It's just the reality of it.
Right.
Yannick's a little different, he's a big, but for the most part, just working on game reps, right? Not going to get a lot of ball screens. You're not going to get a lot of touches, so you just got to work on your off-ball shooting, movement shooting, and being able to not mess up defensively.
Is that easy to do in this environment when you're one of the better players on the court at all times?
Summer league's just sloppy, right? Everybody's playing hard, which is a credit to, I think, summer league. The guys play really hard, but it's just people get forced they're sped up and all that stuff. So it is a little bit tricky, but you got to find a way. That's what the NBA is about, finding a way.
What's just the last kind of week been like for you, navigating everything?
I just try to look on the bright side of things, right? Not let anything just dim my shine. Just grateful that I'm still out here playing, right? I could be at home right now, so just grateful for this opportunity. Just try to keep my smile, keep the vibes high, and just go out there and have fun with basketball. At the end of the day, I love basketball, so I'm just glad I get to play it.
We saw Kawhi, Ty, Chris, Lawrence, Steve Ballmer. What's it like to have like the big support section every summer league?
Yeah, they definitely showed out. Talking to them a little bit on the court, you hear them talking and stuff like that. It's just good vibes, right? This speaks volumes about the Clippers organization. It's a family environment, and everybody's just cheering each other on.
What's the biggest part of your game that you're looking to show, coaches to secure a roster spot, whether it's the Clippers or somewhere else in the league over this summer league?
I could just knock the three ball down consistently. I didn't shoot it super well tonight, but you're gonna have off nights. And that shit, I'm just an NBA player, right? Like I'm tired of teetering on the line of fringe, not fringe. Like I really believe that I am, and I gotta go out there and show them that I am.
Appreciate it.
Yep.
All right, Money. First, Clippers summer league game in the books.
Yeah.
It was looking pretty until it wasn't pretty, but we still got the job done. Any takeaways, big ones from the new guys?
I think they had over 20 stocks, and that's steals and blocks combined. They had a lot of those. I felt like the Clippers were very, very good defensively. I would have loved to see Jordan Miller's shot go in a little bit more from beyond the arc. I felt like that's what he needed to improve on coming into the Summer League. We didn't see it in Game 1. We'll probably see it as Summer League develops. Just such a great kid. I'm glad that he's on the Summer League roster at all. Yannick Niederhauser, like a lot of hype because he was a first-round pick. He got beat a little bit in the post. Like some guys actually made some pretty good shots on him, but I felt like he stuck to guys. He was active defensively. You could tell like there's potential. Like you could see the athleticism on display, even though some of the development stuff needs some work. I felt like Trenton Flowers did a really good job defensively. Again, he talked about working on his jump shot. He needs to do that. He made a few good threes, but I felt like the Clippers overall, like they have a good influx of talent. I felt like Xavier Simpson, a guy that probably a lot of Clipper fans don't even know about, he had a really good game. He was all over. I think he had like 2 blocks or 3 blocks and 2 steals, like really good defensively. Cam Christie, it looked like he bulked up a little bit. He was way more confident. He was very physical. He was finishing in the paint. Like that's something that you don't think from Cam Christie, a shooter. But I really liked what I saw from Cam Christie. And again, Game 1, you're not really going to have that many takeaways, but I actually do like what I saw from a lot of the Clippers.
There we go. And you going to be here tomorrow?
I'm going to be here tomorrow and then through Monday, man.
There we go.
All right. Appreciate you.
Back in the room, getting ready to go out as this vlog is coming to an end. What a day. So many conversations had. A Clippers front office member literally talked to me, and he said he knew Locked On Clippers, but, he didn't know like me by face. And he asked me what he thinks we should do. I was like, at first I was like, I love the moves we've made. And he's like, yeah. And he's like, what else do you think we should do? Give it to me straight. And I'm like, all right. Well, I think we should only get one of Beal or Chris Paul because we need a point of attack defender like that in our starting lineup. Like every serious team starts one. And he was nodding his head, just listening to me, I guess. So we'll see. I mean, it was interesting. And then I think, my favorite conversation of the day, besides meeting Chris Dunn, was Jarrett Jack. And I also met Vanessa Richardson, the sideline reporter for the Rockets, so hopefully we get her on Dime Dropper, but she said she would be down, so we'll see. I'll send her a DM. But Jarrett Jack, one of my favorite role players of the 2000s, man. I went up to him, and I was a little nervous, but I was like, yo, I just want to say, like, I loved you as a kid. Like, your mid-range was so cash. And he was like, he seemed very appreciative, and then I asked him about coaching, like, how you work your way into it. Like if you didn't play D1 or whatever. And he said the biggest thing is, make yourself visible. Go to coaching clinics, go to events, and keep meeting people. Keep meeting people and keep understanding the game. Keep, learning about the game. And he's like, analytics is very big in part of it now and stuff like that. So, I don't love analytics, but, as he said, it's something. So, yeah, that was really cool, man. So what a day. I mean, hope you enjoyed this video. It's a lot of content, a lot of different content. Sitting behind PG, fans from all over the league. It was crazy. Relaying conversations with NBA guys. And, of course, getting the thoughts of our guys after the game. Being able to have that access. I never had that before. And asking Jordan Miller a question. So hope you enjoyed everything. Let me know what you thought of the video in the comments. On to day 3.